Alright, here we are, the Mage. So, what's it all about? Is it any fun? Is it any good? What should you do with it? How do you build it? Well, let's see. So, first things first, the Mage. This is the most fragile class in the game. It's going to have the lowest HP and the lowest defense. But to make up for it, as you might expect, it's going to have very high MP and magical might. Its deafness isn't too bad either. Again, deafness is crit, and yes, crit even works for spells. If it's a multi-hit spell, you're not going to get crit on each hit. It's just going to be all at once in the beginning. So that's that. Now let's look at the weapons here. The mage can use 3 different weapons. The wand, the heavy wand, and the whip. We're going to go with the wand on this one. So let's talk about the wand. Alright, the wand. As you can see here, you're not going to get any story characters. So it's just the cousins using the wand. Of course there is the DLC characters, but you know, we're not going to talk about them right now. So the thing about the wand is that it is a magical weapon, but it's not as strong as the whip and the heavy wand. The wand is primarily a support weapon with the highest MP in the game. So as we can see, level 2, we're already just going to get a big jump in MP, especially if this is the start of the game. So 25, this is quite nice. We're also going to get 4 abilities. We're going to start with Maelstrom. This is a persisting, non-damaging vortex. It's going to suck in all of the magical spheres that we're going to be tossing out, which I'll demonstrate in a bit. The second is Miracle Moon. This is they're more or less the same thing. The only difference is this one does damage and it does not have a vacuum, so it's not going to pull anything on it. The damage is low, and you know, and it's, I mean, the AoE on it is decent, but again, you're gonna need to be making sure that you're gonna keep the enemies in that pool so that they can get that damage. Alright, so the third thing we're gonna get is Bang. Now, Bang does more damage than the Zap spell. The Zap spell is something that you will get for the cousins throughout the course of the game, so it's going to do more damage. Then again, the strong point for Zap is that it will ruin a robot's day, and you could use it on any class. But for this, we're just going to be talking about wand and using the Bang and using the wand here. So Bang, it does do more damage than Zap. Alright, the next thing we get here, the final thing, is Cheerleader. This is increases tension for your party. This is quite nice to have. So, I mean, as you can see, there's really not a lot of beefy damage here. We're getting Cheerleader, Miracle Moon, Maelstrom, and Bang, but then again, you know, they always have Zap. Alright, so what else do we get here? We're going to get 2 more tiers in our Bang spell, Boom and Kaboom, and we are going to finish it off at proficiency level 15 with 40 MP. Now once you get post game, you're going to get even more MP, so as you can see, it's just tons and tons of MP. This is quite nice because, you know, the wand really is a support oriented magical weapon. At least that's how I suggest using it. Alright, so let's get into the skills here. So first things first, you got 3 different sections here. You got the spells and abilities, you got the mage skills, and now these are only going to be active when you're on your mage. And last, we have this section for bonus stats for all of Teresa's class vocations. These are very important, ideally for the MP, obviously. I mean, it's quite a bit. You're seeing all of these. But the thing is, as I've said it before, the cousins have poor natural stat growth. So they really need all of these abilities on each class to be on par with their story hero companions. So learn these ASAP. Definitely learn these on the Mage, the MP, as fast as you can, as soon as you can. So here, we're not going to get any strength or HP or defense like we did on the warrior classes. Instead, we're going to get magic stuff. So MP, which is quite nice to have. You're going to get wisdom. This will increase your magic damage, and we're going to get deafness. Deafness does increase crit, even for magic. Standard stuff here concerning passives. But however, the Mage does get a couple things that will make it stand out. Namely being Power Saver, so 5% chance for no MP, and then again 10%, so these stack, so it's at 15. And last but not least, we're getting Grace Under Fire. Now, it sounds better than it is. You're going to have to be at low HP, and you really don't want to be at low HP on a Mage because you're going to get wrecked quite easily. And, you know, I mean, the quality of life on it is, I mean, your party's going to heal you if you have somebody. If you have a healer along, they're going to heal you before it gets there. This is more for a solo gameplay, and you know, like what I would be doing now if I wanted to. If I wanted to go into the Magic Maze, I would keep it low and just a completely different build, but it's, you know, hit or miss. All right, so as I said, you have 3 different weapons for the Mage. We have the wands, heavy wands, and the whip. Now you have these two. It's the same thing with pretty much every class. You're going to get some abilities that you can use regardless of weapon. These would be Ring of Ruin. This puts a pool on the ground. You stand in the circle. You get critical magic. Quite nice. All right, and this one here, Zap. This is the defense down. This is nice to have. This is gonna make the enemy take more damage, so this is always good. And lastly, we have Empathy. Now, Empathy, this is a 32 MP spell. So when we cast this, we're going to be giving 10 MP to our allies. We're not going to get any, so it's not a 22 MP spell. It's a 32 MP spell. So as you can see, once you add all this stuff up, crit magic, anyone can stand in this. So it's not just the Mage, anybody. And your defense down and giving MP. Now, MP is very important in this game. It's just really hard to get. Of course, the Mage has tons and tons of it, but on the other characters, let's say Sorrow, he really needs MP, all the MP he can possibly have, and that's what allows him to be a god. The more MP he has, the more damage he's going to do. Same deal with somebody like Elena, or perhaps the martial artist, which we just went over. The more he can drop meteors, the more, you know, the better it's going to be. So Empathy can assist with that. Alright, so now let's set up our... Looks like I already got it set up. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to show you the spells here. Let's do the normal moveset. All right, so we got 1, 2, and 3. Slow, doesn't really move you forward. It does have, you can reposition, so you can do 180s pretty well. Outside of that, it's going to do damage, and you will gain MP back. So this is a way to keep your MP up. Now the main gameplay here is with these magical orbs. You're going to send them out. If they hit a wall or an enemy, they will explode and they will all detonate, and they do AoE damage. So this is the core gameplay here. It's quite nice. Again, you could pop these manually just by running up and slapping them, or you can detonate them from range, just like that. It's up to you. This is primarily how you're going to be playing the wand. Also, let's not do that just yet. So let's do the aerial. So you can do this in the air, you can do 2 of these. And lastly, so again, when these hit a wall or an enemy, they will explode. So you can summon a magical wall and it will detonate. So ideally, this is how I like to play. I like to get in there, slap things around, just like that. 1, 2, 3, jump, 1, 2, 3. And so the AoE on this is going to be slapping everything around, plus you're in close range, so you can get back some more MP if you need. Alright, so let me show you how this all works. So this will be Maelstrom here, and this is the base version. You can drop it. So now let's do the charged up version. Here we go. So now this will last indefinitely. However, it will cost MP to use it. So a pseudo channeling spell. Now what this does is it's going to suck in these orbs. So I'm facing this way, and look, there it is. If it's too far away, they will explode before they get there. I mean, they're not going to stay forever. So let's do something like this. So there we go. They explode. They really didn't get there, but you know, it's interesting to fool around with. So that's that one. No damage, no nothing. It's just gonna suck in the orbs. For me, it's kind of pointless. I don't use it. There's better stuff to do. Also, we have the Miracle Moon, which does more or less the same thing, just no vortex, and these deal damage. And as you can see, you can put them in walls. They will kind of wild in their hitbox. And this is also a channeling spell. As you can see, the MP is dropping. Let's remove that and put it here. The damage, it's really not that high. So you're obviously going to want to kite things over here. Let's go in alright, we'll just do it here. Do this. Some of this. And so this is what things would look like, and then you throw in your bang. Explode them all. Over here, gentlemen. What is it doing? Nah. Alright. See, don't follow me. Yeah, this guy. No, don't do that. Alright, well. God, these things are stupid, aren't they? Alright, so you get the idea. Alright, so next, let's show you cheerleader. Shake it up. Shake it up. Alright. So, while this is up, you're going to be doing... you're going to be getting more tension back. This is quite nice. This is just party stuff. Definitely going to help your group out. And last but not least, let's show you Bang. Okay, Exploderized. Let's show you the tier 2. Even more explosions. And let's do the Michael Bay special. Boom, look at that. Amazing. Alright, so there we have it. This is the wand, just the wand itself. Let's pick that up. Those are always good. So now let's look at the stuff that the Mage will give me and how I would build it. So again, the wand is a more support focused magic weapon, and it's probably best to let's see, we don't need that right now. It's probably best to do a support build with the Mage, and I think it's actually pretty cool. That's how I play it with the wand. That is, if I wanted to do big boy deeps, I would be using a different weapon. So let's show you Kazap. There we go. Alright, we got a dog eat a pet. So let's look at the damage here. 64. Look at that, 72. So a little bit more damage, but that's nice to have when you have someone like Carver chunking things for 8,000 a punch. Alright. Alright, I think he's done. So that is Kazap. That's what I'd leave there. Let's do Ring of Ruin. So this will put, here you are, circle on the ground. Now let's cast some magic. No. Ay, ay, ay. Magic. Alright, so no crit. Crit. No crit. And crit. Alright. There we are. As you can see. So, anyone can use this, even another mage or a sage, Jessica, Mina. So, quite nice. A lot of support stuff here. What else do we get? Empathy. So, let's show you empathy here. So, right there, that's when you'd be given 10 MP to the God King Sorrow. Something like that. Terry, Lena. So this is how I would build the Mage for the wand. This is the loadout that I use. You know, you could use Bang just to have a little bit of utility. It does more damage than Zap. It is more expensive. So Zap would be, 8, 16, 24. Bang, of course, would be 9, 16, 28. The plus side for Zap is that it can stun robots. It's just that the endgame robots, after you stun them, they're gonna go into rage mode and ruin your day. So it's up to you. I mean, Miracle Moon, you really don't want that up because it's going to drain your MP, and you want your MP for these abilities here. And the wand is good enough that it has solid gameplay. Look at that. And then get some more MP back, just like that. Now let's look at the build. So first thing to note is that this is a weak weapon, but I'm using it because I'm getting 10 extra MP and I really don't need any of the magical might or anything else. Again, you could use the best weapon from the weapon shop, weapons dealer. This would be this, but again, I'm really not using it for damage, so I'll just do that for extra MP. You want the Metal King orb. Obviously you can use different orbs, but we don't need any of this stuff. We just need the defense while we're in the thick of it, throwing out our orbs, slapping things around. First, you're going to want a prayer ring. This will keep your MP up because, again, you are the wand mage is support mage, and we have the sorcerer's ring here for just a massive MP increase, and we're going to get 1 MP regeneration. So we're getting six a pop here. Last but not least, I went with the Earthworm's Eye. This is, so as you can see here, lowest HP in the game, and the defense is pretty poor. So 60 HP, it's really going to help to not get 2-shot, 3-shot, 1-shot. Again, it's up to you. There's a lot of options here. Even the Loin Girder, this is 30 MP, and this will help so that you're not going to get staggered. So let's go pet the doggy, and I'm not going to get, when he does his ground pound, come on now. Come on, do the belly flop. I think he knows. Yeah, he knows. He knows. There we are. So look. So normally you'd be quaking, shaking in your boots. None of that. So that's also an option. And you're gonna get the HP from that. Let's see, a couple other options. I mean, you could go with Scholar Specs. Again, when you have Kabuff up from another source, you're gonna get more defense and you're gonna get a little bit of MP. Personally, you can use an Endure Ring right here. So this will make it so that you're not gonna get insta-killed by some of those jumping rat monkeys or the chests. Again, you get 10% chance to not get 1-shot, but then again, you would just be using a rosary for that, 50%, and you'll get some HP and defense. That's an option. Where is the... I mean, this is so low, I wouldn't do it. Where's the life ring? The life ring is another option. You're going to get some HP, and you're going to get some passive HP regen. I mean, it's, you know, maybe the Kamikaze Bracer. Or you could do maybe one of these. 15 HP, you get some breath resistance. This is really only good against the post-game stuff, or that crazy guy's just tossing out 1-shots left and right. This is where this shines. Magic resistance, I mean, maybe, I don't know. That's pretty much, so I mean, I think the Earthworm's the way to go. Again, where is the Venus? We don't want to go into any of those just yet. This will 10% blocking, magical mind. I don't know. It's up to you. But I like the. I mean, you could even go with this right here. But Helix isn't going to be following you in the end game stuff, the dungeons, the post game. So you're not going to get that extra helping hand from him. Actually, I don't even know where he is right now. That dog eat him? Oh, there he is. All right. So you get the deal. Lots of support. Again, this, you stand in it, have your allies run in here, get critical magic, something like Jessica, give them some MP, and drop their defense, and from here, you just start throwing your orbs, or if you got the MP, you just drop your zap. So that's about it for the Wand Mage. So, alright, you guys take care. I'll see you again.